Good morning students. Today we will discuss 2 marks and 3 mark questions of the 6th lesson Principles of Ecology in plus 2 Bio-Botany. Last class we have seen 2 marks and 3 marks questions, that is 54 2 marks and 3 mark questions in the same lesson. Now the question starts with define hydrophytes. What are the different types of hydrophytes? The answer is given in page number 122. Answer is given in page number 122. Students, in page number 122, first under the heading Ecological Adaptation, second paragraph, Hydrophytes. Plants which are live in water or wet places are called hydrophytes. Hydrophytes are plants which live in water or wet places. Then the 5 types of hydrophytes are, come to the fourth line, free-floating hydrophyte, rooted floating hydrophyte, submerged floating hydrophyte, rooted submerged hydrophyte, amphibious hydrophyte. Close the bracket. Then 56th question, list out the morphological adaptations of hydrophyte. Answer is given in page number 122. Morphological adaptation. Page number 123. Sorry, it's given in page number 123. 123. Page number 123. Morphological adaptations of hydrophytes. Roots are totally absent or poorly developed or well developed. Absent in Wolffia, poorly developed in Hydrilla, well developed in Ranunculus. Root caps are replaced by root pocket. Third point, come to the point in stem. Third point, vegetative propagation is through runner, stolon, stem and root cuttings, tubers, dormant epiphyses and offset. Then leaves, under the heading leaves, third point. In some of the hydrophyte, the leaves show heterophyly. Heterophyly means submerged leaves are dissected and aerial leaves are entire. Example, Ranunculus. Close the bracket. So students, you have to write under the heading root 2 points. One is root caps are replaced by root pocket. Second point, totally absent, root are totally absent, poorly developed and well developed. Then third point, about the vegetative propagation through runner, stolon, stem, etc. And types of leaf, heterophyllous leaf is present. Submerged leaves are dissected and aerial leaves are entire. Close the bracket. Students, next question is 57th question. Question number 57. Define heterophyly, give example. Answer is given in page number 123 under the heading Morphological Adaptations of Hydrophyte. Come to the subheading leaves. Under the subheading leaves, the third point. Some of the hydrophytes shows leaves, that is leaves, heterophyllous leaves. In emergent forms of hydrophytes, the leaves show heterophyly. Heterophyly means submerged leaves are dissected and aerial leaves are entire. If a plant having 2 types of leaves, that is submerged leaf, that leaves are dissected, finely dissected, and aerial leaves are entire, then it is called heterophyly. Example, Ranunculus, Limnophila, Heterophylla, Sagittaria. Any one of the example you can write. Next, 58th question. What are the anatomical and physiological adaptations of hydrophyte? Answer is given in page number 123. Anatomical adaptation. Cuticle is either absent or if it is present, thin or poorly developed. Students, this is water plant, no? So stem of this water plant, stem and leaves of the water plant having cuticle. Sometimes it is poorly developed or maybe it will be absent. Then next question, next point is single layer of epidermis. Cortex is well developed with parenchyma. Vascular tissues are poorly developed. Vascular tissue means xylem and phloem are poorly developed. Mechanical tissues are totally absent, generally absent. So 4 points you have to write for anatomical adaptation. First point is cuticle, either it may present or absent. Second point, single layer of epidermis. Third point, cortex is developed, well developed. Fourth point, vascular tissues are poorly developed. Mechanical tissues, parenchymatous tissues are generally absent. The next is 59th question. Students, come to the 59th question. Define Serophyte. It is given in page number 123. Answer is given in page number 123. Xerophytes are plants under the heading Xerophyte. Xerophytes are plants which are living in dry and xeric condition are known as xerophyte. Dry or xeric condition is called xerophyte. Plants live in dry or xeric condition. Name the different types of xerophyte. The different types of xerophytes, first please note the question. Name the different types of xerophytic habitat. Students, change it as xerophytic habitat. Name the different types of xerophytic habitat. The different types of xerophytic habitat. Answer for this question is given in page number 123. Answer for this question is given in page number 123. And in 123, under the heading Xerophyte, there are two subheadings are given: physical dryness and physiological dryness. Above that, one line is given: xerophytic habitat can be of two different types. They are physical dryness. First is physical dryness. In this habitat, soil has a little amount of water due to the inability of soil to hold water because of low rainfall. There are 3 points are given. First one is soil has little amount of water. First point. Due to the inability of soil to hold water. Second point. Soil is having inability to hold water. Third point. Because of low rainfall. So physical dryness or habitat. This habitat contains soil which has little amount of water due to the inability of the soil to hold water because of low rainfall. The next habitat is physiological dryness. In this habitat, water is sufficiently present, but plants are unable to absorb because of the absence of capillary spaces. Because of the absence of capillary spaces in the soil, plants are unable to absorb water, but the habitat contains sufficient amount of water. The next question is 61st question. Question number 61. Define ephemerals and give example. Page number 124. Answer is given in page number 124. Ephemerals are otherwise called drought escapers or drought evaders. Students, ephemerals is otherwise called dash. One more question. Ephemerals are otherwise called drought escapers or drought evaders, and these plants complete their life cycle within short period, and they are not true xerophyte. These plants are not true xerophyte. So this is also one more question. Which plant is not true xerophyte? Means ephemerals. Example: Argemone, Tribulus, Tephrosia, Mullugo. Ephemerals are otherwise called drought escapers. The next question. Question number 62. Define succulents. Give example. Answer is given in page number 124. Succulents are also called drought enduring plants. Succulents are also called drought enduring plants. These plants store water in their plant pots during the dry period. Example: Opuntia, Aloe, Bryophyllum, Begonia. The next question. Define succulents. Succulents are also called drought resistant plant, and these are true xerophyte. Students, underline this word, true xerophyte. One more question. Which one is called true xerophyte? Means non-succulents are called true xerophyte. They face both external and internal dryness. Example: Casuarina, Nerium, Ziziphus, Acacia. Any one of the example also you can write, and you must know all the example to the 1 mark. Next question. Question number 63. Question number 63. 64. 63. Define non-succulent and give example. Non-succulent and give 63rd question we have finished. Then 64th question. Define trichophilous plant, give example. Page number 124. It is given in page number 124. At the right side top of the page it is given. In xerophytic plant with the leaves and stem are covered with hairs are called trichophilous plant. Xerophytic plants with the leaves and stem which are covered with hairs are called trichophilous plant. Example, cucurbits, melothria and mucia. The next question number 65. List out the morphological adaptations of xerophyte. Morphological adaptations of xerophyte are: point number 1. Stems are mostly hard and woody. Stems and leaves are covered with wax coating. Second point. Then the internode in the stems are modified in a fleshy leaf structure called phylloclad. In some of the other single or occasionally two internodes modified into fleshy green structure called cladode. Asparagus example. Then in some of the xerophyte, the petiole is modified into fleshy leaf-like structure called phylloid. Example, Acacia melanoxylon. These all the points are coming under morphological features, stem morphological features. Then for leaves, the leaves are generally leathery. In some plants like euphorbia, acacia, stipules are modified into spines. And the entire leaves are modified into spines in opentia. Close the bracket. Students, there are 7 points are given. If they ask this question for 2 marks, then you have to write 2 points. If they ask for 3 mark question, then you have to write 3 points. And if it is for 5 mark question, then you should write all the 7 points. Next, with the example. Next question is differentiate phylloclad, cladode, phylloid. Question number 66. Next question is question number 66. Question number 66. Phylloclad, cladode, phylloid. Page number 124. Under the heading stem. Say third point. In some xerophyte, all the internodes are modified. Internode in the stem are modified into fleshy leaf-like structure, then is called phylloclad. Example, opentia. And next is cladode. In some of the other single or occasional two internodes modified into fleshy green structure, this is called cladode. Example, asparagus. And some of the xerophyte, the petiole is modified into fleshy leaf-like structure called phylloid. Example, Acacia melanoxylon. Then 67th question. What are the anatomical adaptations of xerophyte? The answer is given in page number 125. Anatomical adaptations of xerophytes are presence of multi-layered epidermis with heavy cuticle. Hypodermis is well developed with sclerenchymatous tissue. Sunken stomata are present in the lower epidermis. Scotoactive type of stomata found in succulent plants. Vascular bundles are well developed with several layered bundle sheath. Mesophyll is well differentiated into palisade and spongy parenchyma. In succulents, the stem possesses a water storage region. Close the bracket. Next question is 68th question. Define mesophyte. Give example. Page number 125. Mesophyte. Under the heading, right side of the page 125, second heading, mesophyte. Mesophyte are plants which are living in moderate condition are known as mesophyte. Neither too wet nor too dry. Plants which are living in moderate conditions are called mesophyte. Example, maize, hibiscus. The next question, 69th question. List out the morphological adaptations of mesophyte. Answer is given in page number 125. Morphological adaptations of mesophyte are right side of page number 125, third heading, subheading. Root system is well developed. Stems are generally aerial, stout, highly branched. Leaves are generally large, broad, thin with a different shape. 3 points are given. Morphological adaptation. The next question, 70th question. What are the anatomical and physiological adaptations of mesophyte? Answer is given in page number 125 under the heading Anatomical Adaptation. The right side of the page. Cuticle in aerial parts are moderately developed. Epidermis is well developed. Stomata are present on both sides of the epidermis. Mesophyll is well differentiated into spolicid and spongy parenchyma. Vascular and mechanical tissues are fairly developed. All physiological process normal. Wilting takes place at room temperature. Close the bracket. The next question is student 70, question number 71. Question number 71, define Tropophyte. Answer is given in page number 125. Tropophyte. Within the green colored box, Tropophytes are plants which behave as Xerophyte at summer and behave as Mesophyte or Hydrophyte during rainy season are called Tropophytes. Tropophytes are plants which behave as Xerophyte at summer and behave as Mesophyte or Hydrophyte during rainy season. The next question is question number 72. Define Epiphytes. Answer is given in page number 125, last heading of the page. Epiphyte. Epiphytes are plants grow perched on other plants. They use the supporting plants only as shelter and not for water or food supply. Epiphytes are plants which grow perched on other plants or supporting plants. They use the supporting plants only for shelter and not for water and food supply. Close the bracket. Example, Vanta. The next question, question number 73. What are the morphological adaptations of epiphytes? Answer is given in page number 126. Morphological adaptations are: the root system is extensively developed. Clinging root fix the epiphyte firmly on the surface of the supporting object. Aerial roots are green colored roots which may hang downwardly. Spongy velamen tissue is present. Some of the epiphytes are succulent and develop pseudobulb or tuber. Myrmecophylly commonly occur in the epiphytic vegetation. Fruits and seeds are very small and usually dispersed by wind, insect and birds. Students, this is also 5 mark question. You have to write 3 points for 3 mark and 2 points for 2 marks. The next question is question number 74. What are the anatomical adaptations of epiphytes? The anatomical adaptation answer is given in page number 126. Under the heading Anatomical Adaptation, multi-layered epidermis is present. Presence of the cuticle with sunken stomata. Succulent epiphytes contain well-developed parenchymatous cells to store water. That's enough. There are 3 points. That is enough for anatomical feature of epiphyte. Then question number 75. Define halophyte. Give example. Page number 126. Halophytes. Halophytes are special type of plants which grow on soil with a high concentration of salt. Halophytes are special type of plants which grow on soil with a high salt concentration. Example, Rhizopora, Avicennia, Soneraceae. Any one of the example you can write. The next question is, what are mangroves? Page number 126. Answer is given in page number 126. What are mangroves? Mangroves are, come to the page number 126, right side of the page, halophyte, come to that subheading, under the subheading, second paragraph, third line of the second paragraph. As plants cannot use salt water directly, they require filtration of salt using physiological process. This vegetation is known as mangrove forest and the plants are called mangroves. Halophytes are found usually near seashores and estuaries. As plants cannot use salt water directly, they require filtration of salt using physiological process. The vegetation is also known as mangrove forest and the plants are called mangroves. Example, Avicennia, Rhizopora, Soneraceae. Any one of the example you can write. The next question, 77th question. What are breathing roots? Page number 126, right side of the page, under the heading Morphological Adaptation, come to the second line of the morphological adaptation. So third point of the morphological adaptation. Special type of negatively geotrophic roots called nematophores with nematothodes to get sufficient aeration are also present. They are called breathing roots. Example, Avicennia. In plants like halophytes, a special type of negatively geotrophic roots called nematophores with nematothodes, pneumothodes, to get sufficient aeration are also present. They are called breathing roots. Example, Avicennia. The next question, 78th question. List out the morphological adaptations of halophytes. Page number 126. The right side of the page, under the heading Morphological Adaptation, there are 6 points are given. All the 6 points you have to write. Temperature in temperate halophytes are herbaceous, but the tropical halophytes are mostly bushy. Now, in addition to normal roots, many stilt roots are developed. Special type of negatively geotrophic roots called nematophores are present. Nematophores are present. Presence of thick cuticle on the aerial part. Leaves are thick, entire succulent and glossy. Some species are aphyllous. Aphyllous means plants without leaves are called aphyllous. Viviparous mode of seed germination is found in halophytes. The next question, 79th question. What are the physiological adaptations of halophytes? Physiological and anatomical. Physiological and anatomical adaptations of halophytes. Anatomical adaptation, page number, answer is given in page number 127. Anatomical adaptations are epidermal cells of stems are heavily cutinized, star-shaped sclerates, H-shaped, heavy thick spicules. Leaves may be dorsiventral or isobilateral with salt-secreting glands. Osmotic pressure exists in same plant. High osmotic pressure exists in same plant. Seed germination in the fruits while on the mother plant, that is vivipary, is seen. Students, next 80th question. Define vivipary. Page number 127. Answer is given in page number 127. In page number 127, under the heading Physiological Adaptations, vivipary means in halophytes, seed germinates in the fruits while on the mother plant. Seed germinate in the fruits while on the mother plant. This is called vivipary. Example, Avicennia, Rhizophora, Soneraceae. So students, so far we have seen 80 questions of this. This is the bigger lesson and we have seen 80 questions, 2 mark and 3 mark questions in this lesson. All the questions you should learn 2-3 times and write 2-3 times. Well practiced, thorough with the subject. First understand the lesson and then study, then only you will thorough with the lesson. After thoroughing it, write 2-3 times, then only you will get good practice and a flow during the examination. While writing the examination, please study this lesson, get ready for the examination. Thank you, all the best, God bless you.